Hello, this is a demo video of the new tool Xactus Project Rule Script. Xactus Project Rule Script is an error detection tool. It detects additions, deletions, and changes done to a campaign dataset on a day-to-day basis. Data from a campaign is pushed into a dashboard every day. In order for the dashboard to portray the truest picture of the campaign's progress, the data must be clean and up to date. If there is a new agency placement added or changed, this tool will, when run, brings up these changes. When you have millions of rows, this error detection tool makes the cleaning process much more time efficient. Before we look at an example, let me explain the framework. There are three main folders that are important to be familiar with: batch files, buy sheets, and output. The batch files contain the files that read the data files to detect the error. The buy sheets contain two folders, previous and target. The previous folder will contain the previous day's data sheet in the CSV format, and the target file will contain the current data sheet also in CSV format. The two will later be compared by the programs in the batch files folder. The output folder contains the outputs generated by the batch files with the errors. Let's look at an example. We have data from a campaign called Direct General for October 2nd and October 3rd. We have put the October 2nd data file in the previous folder and the October 3rd data file in the target folder. Now we will go to the batch files and run the files named Xactus Rule Compare CSV. This batch file compares the two files provided and shows us if there are any new agency placements added. In order to view them, we will have to go to the output folder and view the file. Here we see that two errors were detected. There is a new agency placement that was added and a change in agency placement name. Now we can map these placements which were not mapped previously, or make sure to ask our clients if the placement needs to be mapped somewhere else. Next, in order to know the agency placements that are having zero budgets in buy sheets, we run the file Xactus Rule Check for a Zero Budget. It again compares the two files given and sends an output to the output folder. Here we see a list of agency placements with zero budgets. This will help us later investigate if they are getting a higher impression or not. Lastly, in order to detect changes in the budget for agency placement, we will place the file named 3rd October from the pdata folder to the previous folder in the buy sheets. We'll also make sure to delete any of the previous files. We will also paste spend pacing from the pdata folder to the target folder in the buy sheet. Again, making sure to clear off any other previous files. Then we go to the batch files and run this file. This checks for changes in the budget between the two files. Now, in order to look at the output, we will look at the output folder . If there are changes present, then it would help us check if the change in budget in the buy sheet is correctly reflected in a dashboard efficiently. Thank you for watching this demo.